Graham here with the latest updates from We Share Abundance and associated programs. We Share Abundance is a cloud nation. We're an emerging nation. We've been around for about 2.5 years, and we have our own economy, our own treasury, social services, and we are building our industries to stimulate our economy and enhance the liquidity and value of our currency to benefit all our members, all our citizens. Who are our citizens? Well, we are the United States of the world. You can come from any continent, country, background, colour, class, creed, gender, financial status, educational level. It doesn't matter because we don't recognise those superficial differences. We're a non-separatist organisation. We just see everybody as human beings. We recognise every human being is totally unique, so has something unique to offer to our community, and as such should be treated with equal love and respect. With that said, we should be streaming live on YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group, We Share Abundance Publicly. And I'm going to head over to Facebook right now because that is where I tend to see most of the comments. So let me head to Facebook. When I get there, I'm going to be looking for the We Share Abundance Publicly group. And when I get there, I'll be looking for the 27th of November. And we've got that. It is, of course, Sunday here in the UK. Oops, don't know what happened there. I've lost the page. Try again. Here we go. There we go. We got Werner top of the comments list from South Africa, followed by Kingsley from Manchester in the UK. Syed, when will we see Visa token go pump? How long we are waiting when we see $3? I can't answer that for you, Syed. I don't have a crystal ball. As soon as we possibly can. It depends on how fast we can build the liquidity pools, how many members help us to do that. And we got Norman Firth from Doncaster in the UK. Syed is from Pakistan, I believe. Okay. It is, as I say, Sunday here in the UK. If you are from somewhere like Australia or New Zealand, it's already Monday morning there. But wherever you are from, then welcome. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, whatever it may be. Okay. We'll give it a minute or two, and then we'll get started in our normal fashion with a short prayer, and follow that by another short little affirmation. The prayer helps us to stay focused on being of loving service, to create true happiness in our lives, and everything we need will then be attracted to us. And the affirmation is to help us see everybody without those superficial pigeonholes that people put people into, color, class, creed, heights, weight, whatever it may be, just to see people as all one human being. We got Richard from just up the road, or not too far away anyway, in Devon. I'm down in Cornwall, and it's continuing to be wet and windy, although the wind has dropped a little bit at the moment. Regarding liquidity pools, because Syed brought that up, that is what we are doing at the moment. We are building liquidity pools, which will then maintain, sustain the value and liquidity of our tokens. We have two tokens. We have the Visa token and the Visa Abundance token. And the Visa token, we have far too many in the marketplace at the moment. And so once we start building the liquidity pools, we'll be able to start removing some of those tokens, and that will enable us to reduce the numbers And so balance the supply and demand better, improving liquidity and value. The most important thing, of course, is not the value of a token, it's the liquidity of the token. Its value is of merit. I mean, if you've got one Bitcoin and it's worth 1 cent, it's only 1 cent. If you've got one Bitcoin and it's worth $20,000, then you've got $20,000. So let's not take anything away from the value. But if you can't sell your Bitcoin, whether it's 1 cent or $20,000, you're just stuck with a Bitcoin, and the value is not important. So it's the liquidity that's the real important thing, and that is why we're building liquidity pools. The members can help do that. Our citizens can help do that by promoting the SOAP program, giving away coupons, making money for themselves in doing that. Costs them nothing, and it expands our user base and the Easy Business Builder, and it does tend to generate income, which helps the liquidity pools. The Poverty Crusher, amazing platform, extremely low cost, high quality advertising. Just $5 to get involved. Go out and sell that advertising. $5. There's an amazing compensation plan attached to it as well, and it can benefit everybody: the people that get involved, the people that want the advertising, people that are using the advertising, the members generally, and especially you. If you're promoting it, you can make some really good fast money by doing so. We have secondary staking. Go out and promote that. That also puts money into the liquidity pools, not as quickly as some of the other things. And we are in an agreement with Caleb O'Dowd, who is a master marketer of digital products, and his company is helping us to put together marketing plans that will promote our Turnkey Cash Cow program. Go out and promote that. You sell a Turnkey Cash Cow plan and you make $600. It will soon be $700. One sale. Okay. You can sell Poverty Crusher for $5. You can sell Easy Business Builder for $2. You can sell secondary staking for $25. You can sell the Turnkey Cash Cow program for $1,200. That will soon be going up considerably. So it's all there, open for you. While you're making money yourself, you are also putting funds into the liquidity pool and helping the value of the tokens and everybody else. Okay, with that said, let's get started with our little short prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so happy and grateful for you. And we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love, and that through that love, each member may find the joy of service. And through service, Lord, bless each member, that they attract true happiness and everything they need into their life. Amen. True happiness. You can't buy that. There is no way to buy that. It doesn't matter whether you've got $10 billion or whatever you've got. You can't buy true happiness. You can only find true happiness through loving service to other people. And the great thing about that is once you've found that happiness, often the material desires you had fade into insignificance. But if they still exist, you attract those things that you want and need into your life automatically. And it's a wonderful thing. It's one of the natural laws of our existence. Putting out that love and sharing into the universe just brings back everything many times over into your own life. So concentrate on loving service. If you start chasing money, you'll find it'll run away from you. It's hard. But if you concentrate on helping others without the thought of reward, you'll find that everything in your life changes. You'll be happier, more content, and the material aspects of life will start to flow to you naturally. And we got Buzina in from Edinburgh up in Scotland. Okay. Um, One of Scotland's great rugby players. I don't know how many caps he had. It was certainly over 50. Had motor neuron disease and passed away this weekend. Doddy Weir, a big man in every way. He was big heart. I think he was about 6'7" in height. A wonderful, wonderful ambassador for uh, rugby in general and especially Scottish rugby. And our thoughts are with his family. You know, it's strange that motor neuron disease, I'm not sure whether it's just that the high profile people get mentioned, but motor neuron disease seems to affect people who are more physically active than normal. You know, athletes, whether they're amateur athletes that are um, pretty much obsessed with being fit and doing so much, or whether they're professional sportsmen. Um, it's a sad thing that they end up with motor neuron disease. It's a sad thing that anybody should, but um, you know, one of our great cricketing heroes, Freddie Truman, um, was asked about why he never struggled with fitness. Really, he was never out with back strains or elbows or arms or all these things that our modern bowlers seem to suffer with. And he said very simply, they overtrain. They got everything so tensed up, it's like a bowstring, and it's just bound to snap. And so maybe there is too much um, of that going on, and people just take it a step too far, and something's got to give sooner or later. However, um, that's up for conjecture. Well, let's get on to our little affirmation, and then I'll get up to the updates. The affirmation is, as I said, it's to help us to be non-separatist in our views, to see people not as coming from this nation or that tribe or this background, this educational level, whatever, just to see people as human beings. And the affirmation goes like this: we are so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world and free us all, as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind, and soul of thy world. And that's it, isn't it? Divisive inharmony. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of divisive inharmony. People concentrate too much, even when they're trying to do good, on separating people, putting them in. Um, let's have a day for the obese. Let's have a day for the gay people. Let's have a day for the black people. Let's do black history, white history. Let's do, you know, let's just do people all the same. Okay, right. That's what we are, and that's where we are. And what are the updates? Well, of course, there's no development going on, although I have been speaking to Devyani today, earlier on, and she'll be on it on Monday. And that is, I mean, she'll be finishing off some of the stuff on the back end of the secondary staking, particularly the commissions that we're going to be paying you if you introduce people to the staking. I'm thinking Black Friday's gone, thank goodness. But I'm thinking of having a little offer just to celebrate secondary staking, which we'll perhaps run next week for a day or two. Um, I've not really thought about it deeply enough at the moment, but I'll let you know about that. But the thing I've been talking to Deviani about is two-factor authentication. We've had recently um, more than usual difficulty with two-factor authentication logging in. I don't know why, but in the past it's been pretty good being able to use two-factor authentication and it's logged you in, boom, boom, boom. And in fact, when I've logged in today using two-factor authentication, it's been okay. However, more recently, there have been times, and in the past, there have been times when it didn't log me in, uh, but it was rare. And if I just refreshed the page and then logged in, it worked fine. But recently, more recently, I've found, and I've had other members mentioning that more often they are having trouble logging in with the two-factor authentication. It's just not going through. Um, if you do get that, do refresh the page. But sometimes now you need to refresh the page 2 or 3 times before it lets you in. And it shouldn't be that way. We don't know why it is that way. It may be something that is easy to fix. It may be something difficult. I don't know. But we'll have to investigate the code, and Deviani will be having a look at that on Monday. So that is uh, something that we are aware of and we are addressing. But if you do have that problem and you are two-factor authentication thing, set up, then just try refreshing the page, and usually it'll go through. Sometimes, as I say, nowadays it's been even a bit more difficult, and you have to refresh the page 2 or 3 times before you can get in. Today, I didn't have any problem. I logged into several accounts that we have that are test accounts, and they all, or not all of them, but the ones with two-factor authentication um, just went through fine. So it could be intermittent, and if it is, it may be even more difficult to track down. But we'll be having a look at it and we'll be seeing what we can do about it. Um, on what I've been up to, because as I say, Deviani and developers don't work on the weekend. Mainly, I've been trying to get sorted out with the Avazu Double Down program and get something put together for you that is going to make it easier for you in these last few days. We've not got that many days left now, just a little over a week, probably 10 days or something like that, where you'll be able to give away free promotional tickets for the Avazu raffle. What I found is the flyer that I had, which looked nice, but it wasn't converting. It's not converting well. So I've been working on that. I haven't got it finished, but I will have it finished by tomorrow, and it will be out to you. And I'll be getting it printed up, and we'll be getting out as many of those as we can. When I say we, it's Laura, my wife, and I. We'll be getting out as many of those flyers as we can in our area. Also, we're going to simplify the flyer for the shops and put a little bit of more um, what's the word? Not verification, support for it, because nobody's heard of Avazu. Let's be fair, you and I know about it because I've talked about it a lot, and Avazu's been a big supporter of ours, and we've tried to help them as much as we can. And so Avazu to us is well known, but You walk down the street and you say, "Have you heard of Avazu?" to everyone you meet, and I'd be surprised if anybody said, "Yeah." It's just not known at the moment, but it will be. It will become a universal name, and you have, like I say, just about 10 days to get out all the promotional tickets you can, totally free, don't cost you anything, um, and earn yourself a place in the round robin, which could be really valuable for you. Okay, we've got Michael Lockhart about the secondary staking. Should I log in as I normally do? Um, yeah, secondary staking is just a part of your back dashboard there, Michael. Um, I think, no, maybe you're talking about earning on a daily basis from it. Yeah, it's just the same. It just as long as you log in, you get your daily reward on your staking. So thanks for the question. I hope that's cleared it up. But yeah, there's nothing special that you need to do. Just log in as normal every day, and it's lickety split, tickety boo, whatever. It'll add your rewards on. Now you don't need to worry at the end of the month. Um, your funds, your income, your earnings will be transferred into pending withdrawals until we manually pay them. I'm hoping it won't take us very long to manually pay them, but we want to do it manually initially, just to make sure everything's okay. We don't want to be putting automated things through without sufficient security and knowledge that it's going to be okay for you, the members, and for us, and uh, be not subject or open to fraud in any way. Okay, so we will get them paid as quickly as possible. I don't think we've got too many of them at the moment, so it shouldn't be too difficult. I think we should get them out. The problem is paying in USDT from wallets tends to have, or the wallets that I use anyway, tends to have authentication on every payment that you make. So it just takes a little bit. It's not like just putting in, oh, send this money to him, boom, gone. Send it to the next one, boom, gone. No, send it to this guy, and then is it really you? Yes, it is. We're sending you an email, boom, okay. Now we're sending you an SMS, okay. Um, it just takes a bit longer. So that's where we're up to. But we will get them out, the payments out as quickly as we possibly can, um, early in December. Um, Numbers still not showing in coin ranking. As I say, I don't know whether it is because there is no volume at all in trading. It's very unusual for it to go. How long have we been? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 days without anything. Um, I'll have to scrape some cash up and just do a purchase of some kind um, sometime between now and tomorrow and see if that brings it back up, because it just says there's no trading volume. But that, as I say, would be very unusual for 10 days. And I know on occasions they've not had any figures there when I know there has been some volume because I've bought some. So I'll buy some tomorrow. I'll scrape some cash up together. It won't be a lot, but I'll scrape a bit up and I'll buy some, and we'll see if that changes things. So Michael's saying thank you. So that has answered your question. Good. But we have a little bit on the other numbers. Registered members, as always, we can do. That is down by a net 9 to 39,078. And that we talk about a net decrease in our numbers there because we take out people, we get people that sign up. People say, sign up for this, and they sign up. And they have to do KYC or something. Oh, I can't be bothered with that. Boom. So they never follow through on it. And if people don't log in for a couple of months, we just take them out of the database. Um, but we always have new registrations every day as well. People that do get, you know, do join and get started. And if we have more registrations and people we take out, then it's a net increase. And if it's the other way around, it's a net decrease. And it's been a net decrease in the last 24 hours of 9. The more important figure is our active members, and that is an increase of 15. That's not net, that is just a pure increase. To, what's the number? 5,272. Active members are people that do log in on a regular basis, usually every day, and they have to log in to be active a minimum of 50% of the available days in a month. So they're logging in at least, I don't know, 15 days in November, 16 days in December, it'll be 50%, over 50%. But usually they log in every day because they get rewarded for logging in every day. It makes sense to log in every day. And that is, as I say, it's up 15 to 5,272. I told you coin ranking's still not showing anything. We'll see if we can do something about that tomorrow. We'll see what happens. And multiply Visa, no change in the email verified members or the number of members that have bought advertising. However, the bonus pool is up by another $3. It was up an amazing $30 yesterday. It's up by $3 again today to $10,045.34. Once we get organised, that bonus pool will be distributed amongst the members of Multiply Visa. That bonus pool is money that would normally go into the pockets of whoever is running the program. That's why people start these programs. They want to make some money themselves, and they're happy if their members make some money as well, because the more the members make, the more they make. But really, their objective is to make cash for themselves. We are a not-for-profit organisation. We're not interested in making cash for ourselves, and so the funds like that would normally come in or go into the pockets of the owner of the website go into member benefits one way or another. And that bonus pool, we will find a way of getting that sorted out. We need to get the Visa token sorted out first. We need to get both tokens sorted out. As who was it, Syed, I think from Pakistan, I believe, was mentioning, we will be doing that. There's a lot of things coming into play in now, but mainly in 2023, starting with the marketing campaign from Caleb and his ROI Tips team, which will really give us a boost. But there's lots of other things that'll be happening there as well. So I am confident that 2023 is going to be our best year. And we've got Akpomade from Nigeria in, Paul from Holland, and Andrew from New Zealand. Late again, we'll watch the replay. Late for us, but early for you, I know, Andrew. I'm not sure what time it is over there, but I think it's probably only about 7 o'clock in the morning anyway. Okay, let's check on the comments from the Melon app, where we can perhaps see if there's anybody in from Twitch or from YouTube. And we've got Lewis in, as usual, from YouTube. Hi, Lewis. He's from Portugal, and he's saying hi to everybody. And we've got another Lewis Okafor, in on YouTube as well. So doesn't sound like a Portuguese name. My guess is Africa somewhere, but I don't know. He's not saying. But welcome, Lewis, as well. Two Lewises on Facebook. Not on Facebook, on what's it called, YouTube. Okay, and that pretty much covers what we've got. There'll be a lot more in tomorrow's because I got to get these flyers out. We only have a very, very short time now to get everything out, get all your tickets given away, and get you into that round robin. It's going to be a massive thing, especially if you're a distributor. You'll make a lot of money. Could be as much as, I don't know whether you can see this, something I've had for a long, long time. It's $1 million banknote. You can see it's all, it's like the things I carry around in my pocket, these affirmations, all dog-eared and tatty, but the thing is they work. And that $1 million banknote is a promise to me for income. I don't need $1 million, but when we get it, in fact, we'll be getting it more. We'll be getting millions of dollars every month, and it will all be going into We Share Abundance. Okay. Once we get to a certain stage, there will be sufficient for us to capitalize on some of the tokens that we have staked away in the charity fund. I'm not sure how many tokens we got in there now, but we will have quite a lot of tokens in there, and that will be used for charitable work outside of We Share Abundance, because by the time we can cash those in, people within We Share Abundance will all be taken care of within our system. All our citizens will be happily finding new hope and extra income, which is a part of our mission. Our mission is to build a group of like-minded people who seek more than just material gains. A group built around loving service to others, creating a sustainable economy, bringing hope and extra income to millions of people throughout the world. Okay, so there you go. That's what we have. That's what we are. That's what we're doing. And that's all until tomorrow. We're here every day at 7 p.m. London time on Twitch, YouTube, and in our Facebook group, We Share Abundance Publicly. There is also a link on the website now for daily updates. If you want to see the replays on YouTube or somewhere, you can get them in Facebook, but I know not everybody likes Facebook. I don't like Facebook, I'll be honest. Unpassive are threatening to launch. I mean, they say they have launched, but it's not all working yet. So it could be another month, it could be a day, it could be, whatever. It's unpassive. But they will be having their own social media channel now. Whether that will work effectively for us and enable us to stream on there and people can get involved in there, that could be another option. They also are supposedly launching their video platforms like Melon or Zoom or any of these others. And if they do and it works, then we will be able to move to that rather than using Melon, which is okay, but it's probably the best of a bunch of really bad options. I would love for the unpassive option to be a much better one, but we'll have to wait and see. How long will it be before it's actually available? I don't know. It's supposed to be available from the 20th of November, but it is the 27th of November. So maybe by the end of November, maybe by the end of December, maybe early in the new year, we don't know. but let's hope and pray that it is made available. It is something that is easy for everybody to take part in and use and benefit from. Okay, that's it for today. God bless you all. Thank you for being We Share Abundance. Thank you for being here. I love you all. Keep sharing love and abundance. We the warriors. Get out there. Spread the word. Give away your soap coupons. Introduce people to the Poverty Crusher. Sell a few Turnkey Cash Cow programs. You can make a lot of money between now and Christmas if you do these things. Okay? And of course, Avazu. Concentrate on that for another week or 10 days, however long it lasts, and get yourself into that round robin. You can then sit back and relax and watch the people being uh, put in underneath you. Okay. I'm not sure who the celebrities are. I know they've got Nicolas Cage on board. I know they've got Mike Tyson on board. I think he's officially on board now. Um, and I know there are a lot more coming, often specific to your own country. So if there's some uh, celebrity from maybe Australia or from uh, South Africa or Holland or whatever, there will be those. But people like Nicolas Cage must be pretty well known throughout the world. If I've heard of him, I'm sure most other people have. I don't know a lot about him, but I do know he is a film star. Okay, that's pretty much all I know. So, as I say, be we the warriors, get out there, and I'll see you later, alligator, in the wild crocodile. I'll see you later, alligator.